Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we're back to the Secret of Monkey Island Special Edition. So we're learning the secret of sword fighting, which is pretty much insult replies. It's code and then counter code in a different fashion. I imagine somewhere they could have made a spy point-and-click adventure game, although, oddly, I don't think I've ever seen this heavily based on like a James Bond spy or even a Get Smart spy. Get Smart being a very old comedic TV series that if you can get it and watch it all on DVD, I would recommend, otherwise you'll never be able to see it. They made a movie with Steve Carell based off of it, not as good.
My name is Guybrush Threepwood. Prepare to die.
And I was hoping in 30 minutes or thereabout that we would get all of the responses and counter responses, or at least enough that we could be guaranteed to win against the Swordmaster. I don't think I have that. We know the response to this and this and this. I don't know if I know the response to this. I know this one and this one. I don't know the response to this one, so we'll take this.
I've heard you were a contemptible sneak.
Too bad no one's ever heard of you at all.
So we now know the response to that one.
There are no words for how disgusting you are.
I don't know the response to this.
You run that fast?
I once owned a dog that was smarter than you.
And see, I don't know the response to this. Either. And until you know...
Could you repeat that? I didn't quite get it.
I said, I once owned a dog that was smarter than you.
So apparently you can repeat things.
Oh, yeah? Where did my sword go?
So, take on some more pirates. This long curve is the best place I've found to take on the pirates, because if you get too close over here, the fork gets in the way, and
Whatever you want,
I haven't really
you
found any
scurvy
other
armor.
place that's as easy to access.
My name is Guybrush Threepwood. Prepare to die.
So it's the same Princess Bride reference each time at the beginning. They could have kept that more interesting. A modern game would have given him 20 different lines for as often as we're going to do this. So I don't know the response to this one.
I once owned a dog that was smarter than you.
He must have taught you everything you know.
So now we know that response.
This is the end for you, you gutter-crawling cur.
I do know this,
And I've got a little tip for you. Get the point?
so we can continue the fight. As I know more and more answers, I can continue the fight going back and forth. If he knows the answers too. So the next thing I need is the answer to this one.
There are no words for how disgusting you are.
Oh, yeah?
And he doesn't know the response to that one. Let's see. I'm gonna go with these ones because I'll just win if I do a real insult. So I'm just gonna go with the fake insults.
What an idiot.
What's the matter? Just get out of sword fighting class.
So if you do the regular insults,
You make me want to puke.
I don't know the response to that, but that's a new insult.
I am rubber, you are glue. Yikes, nice move.
So a couple more things to learn. Hopefully it's just a couple
My
more
name
things.
is Guybrush
Seems
Threepwood.
like there's too
Prepare to
many.
die.
Seems like there should be about 5 and that's it.
Oh, you make me want to puke.
You make me think somebody already did.
So now we know the response to that.
I've spoken with apes more polite than you.
And I know the right response to this. So I just have to find it. How? I'm glad to hear you attended your family reunion.
I'm glad to hear you attended your family reunion.
And that puts me back on the winning edge. And then I know the responses to all of these now, which that's quite a lot. And of course in the old school it would be just like this. Let's see. There are no words for how disgusting you are is the last one I have.
There are no words for how disgusting you are.
I'm shaking. I'm shaking.
So unless he gives me a new insult, I don't know what to do.
You call yourself a pirate?
I may have
I'm insulted.
learned
You
everything.
even try to use that insult on me.
Let's see if he throws a new
People
insult at
fall
me.
at my feet when they see me coming.
And we'll just let him win, I guess.
Oh, yeah? Uncle! Uncle!
Come on. Click, 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 click on this pirate. Let me get to
Move
this
out of the
pirate.
way, or I cuts me way through.
I'm just constantly clicking on it to
My
get to
name
it.
is Guybrush Threepwood.
It's a
Prepare
terrible
to
system.
die.
You could have, what you should have done is just had a sword fighting tournament in one area and you just take on different enemies, and it's a much more linear, better thought out policy. This is the only one I think that I don't know the
There are no
answer
words
to.
for how disgusting you are.
I am rubber, you are glue.
It doesn't seem like anybody knows the answer to that one, so
Boy, are you
I'm just
ugly.
gonna lose here and
What's
then
the
go back to
matter?
the sword master and see
Just
if I
get
know
out
everything.
sword fighting class.
It might be that there just isn't a response to that one.
You're no match for my brains, you poor fool.
Oh, that's a new insult.
Even before they smell your breath?
People fall at my feet when they see me coming.
So now that I've learned it,
Even before they smell your breath?
that's the actual response. So I might be able to throw the same insult at them, but I'm maybe not. This one, this one, this one. No, we've already done everything, so I'm gonna just go with a non-insult so he can come back and maybe give me a new
Boy, are
insult
you ugly.
to learn again.
What's the matter?
There can't be that
Just
many
get
more
out sword fighting class.
because I've spent over 30 minutes now.
Look behind you, a three-headed monkey.
Look behind you, a three-headed monkey. Some of the phrases that they say in this game get called back as jokes. What they call a callback joke later on in the
Whatever you
series.
want, you scurvy lubber.
My name
And this is
Guybrush
all I
Threepwood.
really have
Prepare
to do right
die.
now. Let's see. You're no match for my brains, you poor fool. That's a new one?
You're no match for my brains, you poor fool.
Oh, yeah?
He doesn't know the response. And until I learn him, Let's try this one, see if it works.
There are no words for how disgusting you are.
I am rubber, you are glue.
So this literal fight here didn't teach me anything. So I can just do a non-insult and maybe he'll teach me some new insults.
Ugly.
I'll do that twice.
Just get out of sword fighting class. My handkerchief will wipe up your blood.
So I don't know the answer to that one. How many of these are there?
I'm shaken. I'm shaken.
People fall at my feet when they see me coming.
And I can respond to this one, and we can keep this going.
Even before they smell your breath?
Wow, you're good enough to fight the sword master.
So they're saying I'm good enough to fight the sword master now.
Stopping a pirate can be dangerous to your health.
So I just want to do like one
My
more
name is Guybrush Threepwood.
fight,
Prepare to
but
die.
then I guess the game is telling me I can just skip the ones I haven't done.
My handkerchief will wipe up your blood.
So, you got that job as janitor, after all.
So we've got...
I've heard you were a contemptible sneak.
So now I'm going to answer the right response to that. Too bad no one's heard of you
Too
at
bad
all.
no one's ever heard of you at all.
And let's see. I need to do the ones that I'm not getting anything for. We have the brains and we have the words as insults. And you're no match for my brains, you poor
You're
fool.
no match for my brains, you poor fool.
Oh, yeah?
He doesn't know the response to that. And I'll just go, boy,
are
you're
you
ugly.
ugly.
What an amateur insult. This is the end for you, you gutter-crawling cur.
And see, even when I answer correctly, it doesn't continue the fight. It actually wins it for me.
And
It doesn't.
I've got a little tip for you. Get
I
the
would
point?
think this would continue it, but it wins.
Wow, you're good enough to fight the sword master.
Alright. So we could go back this direction now. And just make sure we've done enough insults from the insult training. We also need a cannonball and we also need a hook. Because this guy will teach us something about all that too.
There's no answer.
Well, if there's no answer, I guess that tells me we're
Captain
done.
Smirk's Big Body Pirate Gym. Prices. Sword training, 30 pieces of weight. Cannon firing, 160 pieces of weight. Balls extra. Grappling hook, 130 pieces of weight. Hook extra.
And so that would be 290 pieces. I have 273 pieces of 8 right now. So one of those I can't afford. Let's move on to the sword masters. We know Meat Hook is over here. So if we can get the hook away from him, from his hands, I don't know how we do that, but that will probably make a fine grappling hook. Why I need a grappling hook, I don't know, but I imagine the game will want me to have one eventually. Let's take on the sword master and hopefully they will win. Now the thing
How
here...
dare you approach the sword master with... Oh, it's you again.
The thing here to take note of is that all of the insults will be different, so I'm going to have to take the general concepts and apply them. And let's see, I guess that is a close comparison to the animation, although they have her hair pulled back and this is more of an afro, which would have been more common in the time. My name is Guybrush Threepwood. I've come to kill you.
My name is Guybrush Threepwood. I've come to kill you.
Nothing like being honest. I can tell by the sarcastic expression on your face that you've been fully trained by Captain Smirk. Let's
Apparently.
get this over with.
So let's do
My
this.
tongue is sharper than any sword.
So I have the same response, but I have to use these responses to different setups. So I could say, got a little tip, get the point, or it's better stop waving it like a feather duster. I bet that's the right answer. Before they smell your breath. Or maybe that's the right answer. Let's see. We can get her to repeat. So I'm gonna go with the feather duster answer and see if that's right.
First, you'd better stop waving it like a feather duster.
And that worked. But I imagine I
My
have to
sword
do...
is famous all over the Caribbean.
I probably have to answer more than just two. So, too bad nobody's ever heard of you at all. That's probably the right answer.
Too bad no one's ever heard of you at all.
I will milk every drop of blood from your body.
So is this the cow one? I guess this is the cow answer.
How appropriate. You fight like a cow.
My last fight ended with my hands covered with blood.
So, the next one, you got that job as a janitor after all? Maybe that's right. Or is it the hemorrhoids one? Ooh, I don't know which way I want to go with this. I guess I'll go with the hemorrhoids one.
Your hemorrhoids are flaring up again, huh?
My wisest enemies run away at the first sight of me.
Even before they smell your breath?
Even before they smell your breath?
I give up. You win.
I did it.
Well, I hope you're happy. You can go back and brag to all your friends about how you beat the Sword Master. You'll need proof. Here, this should convince them.
And so, I get a new t-shirt. Let's look at it. I have two t-shirts.
It says, I beat the Sword Master.
And then we have the other t-shirt that says...
I found the treasure of Mêlée Island and all I got was this stupid t-shirt.
So I've got two t-shirts now. The last thing I need is a grog mug. I think. Or some kind of mug. To drink grog out of. Maybe I could just drink grog out of the vase. I think we're good enough to go back to the village. Because of the 3 challenges... Uh-oh. A ghost ship.
What was that? I'm so confused.
Hey, What are you doing just standing around? The governor's been kidnapped.
Oh no.
What? By whom?
LeChuck's got her on that ship that just sailed off. I'm afraid we've seen the last of her.
So you were there the whole time sleeping? Where did they go? Why don't you think we'll see her again? I'll go crew a ship and go rescue her.
I'll go get a crew in a ship and go rescue her.
That's not gonna be easy, you know. LeChuck's taken the governor back to his hideout on Monkey Island. I'm afraid that no pirate on this island is brave enough to follow him there. But hey, good luck. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. They left this note. You can have it, but I don't think you'll like what it says.
So it's a little awkward how the story just completely went forward by me walking in this area and having the two t-shirts basically. Look at the note.
Attention, pirates of Mêlée. Your governor is alive and well and by my side as she was always meant to be. If you try to find us, you will only meet with horrifying disaster. Yours truly, Captain LeChuck.
So maybe I'll do something with the note, maybe I won't. Let's finish the 3 trials though, because that's Act 1. And you can see we've got several mugs here. So let's pick them up. Each of the pirates had a mug, and I can pick up all 3 of them. Odd that they look different in the game versus what they look like in the icon inventories. But that's not incredibly inconsistent. Scroll down this way. They look more ceramic where they looked more metal before. And when we look at the original versions of these icons, it's like they also look more ceramic. The dog is gone, the pirates are gone, everybody's gone. We'll just continue to pick up the mugs. And let's talk to this crying cook.
What's wrong, old sot?
The governor is gone. LeChuck and his spectral crew came and got her. They put her in the ghost ship and spirited her away. She was so good to me. Always conveniently losing those health board reports. For a small consideration, of course. What'll become of my business? Oh, woe is me.
What can I do to save her?
You must get a ship and go after her. The ghost pirate's lair is on Monkey Island. Everybody knows that.
Maybe he'll be
Don't
in my
ask me how.
ship cook.
All you need to do is find a way there.
Will you join
Will
me?
you join me?
Alas, I cannot go to sea. An old war injury. I'm sure you understand.
Get me a drink.
Get me a drink.
Get your own drink.
Where can I get a ship?
Why,
We already
Smiling
know
Sands use shipyard.
where to get a ship,
Same as everybody
really.
else. Tell 'em I sent you. We're old friends.
Right. I'm off.
Good luck. Be sure to wear your mittens. And your galoshes. And don't forget to write. Bye now.
So the weird thing here is we did all of that work to become a pirate, and it didn't really mean anything. Let's see. Let's go ahead and pick up a hunk of meat, and then use the hunk of meat with this, and then pick up the stewed meat.
Ow! Got it.
Now, I'm thinking I should use this vase with the grog barrel.
Wow. It ate the thing right up.
Well, there's the vase out of the way. So I guess I'm supposed to use the mug with the barrel.
This stuff is eating right through the mug.
Alright. So we've got a rush here. I'm on a timer. When one mug is about to be eaten through, I will transfer it from one mug to the other. So let's open this door and see if this speeds up our process. Alright, now we've got to take this and use this with this. Did that work? No. So I'm gonna have to be really quick here. Possibly quicker than the game expects you to be. So back we go. But this is the idea. So I can pick up one mug. And we gotta run back this way. Why can I not just pick up the barrel? Obviously, the grog doesn't eat through the barrel. If we just pick up the spicy stew.
It's boiling hot.
Well, what if we used this with that?
I don't want to put that in.
Alright, no. Alright, so use this with this. And we go. Walk, 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 walk. And at every 2 screens, I suppose, I'll switch it out. So now we go here, here, use this with this, and then we can walk this direction. And I've got to be kind of right about what I'm supposed to do with this, but I think I am. So use this with this, and now use this with the handle to eat away the safe.
This is a grog resistant safe.
Ah,
Says so right on it.
okay. I think I know what to do then. Use this with this.
Looks like a fine pewter tankard.
Alright, come on, use this with this. Use this with this. Too late, too late, too late. So I was wrong. I suppose we could walk over here and just make sure there's nothing over here. Doesn't look like there is. Like, I'm not supposed to do anything with that. So it wasn't the tank, the safe that we were cracking. It is instead the guy in jail that we're trying to free. Which I guess I could have tried to free him with the file a long time ago. Of course, they're just gonna constantly give me more and more. But I have to
Looks like a fine pewter tankard.
use all of these icons and controller together. The mouse and the controller works decently well. It's easier, at least, than using a keyboard for me, because I can take up less space with a video game controller than an entire keyboard. Here we go. Go, go, go. Don't wait, don't wait. Keep things moving. And it seems like if you wait too long, use this with this, then you're gonna lose it. So over here, when I get over to this point, I'll switch it into the next cup. Use this with this, and walk this way. And now use this with lock.
Hey, great! A drink! I'm real thirsty. Yikes!
And so he should be free.
Wow! And to think I used to drink that stuff. I'm free! Oh yeah, thanks. If there's anything I can ever do for you.
Actually, there is.
There is something. I'm looking for brave people to join my crew and sail off to Monkey Island with me to rescue the governor. She's been abducted by the fearsome pirate LeChuck and is being held against her will somewhere in his secret hideout.
I see. Well, yes, LeChuck, you say? Well, yes, yes, of course. We must sail to Monkey Island and... Hey, look behind you! A three-headed monkey!
And he runs away like a
I
coward.
can't believe I fell for that. Pretty good trick, though.
So we freed the guy, but there's
I
nothing.
think it's welded shut now.
There's nothing
I
here.
think it's welded shut now.
So maybe he'll come into play later. Maybe he won't. So last time we were 2.5 hours done and 17% through with the game. This time we are 3 hours done and only 19%. Interesting. I would have thought I was a lot further, but I did get stalled in doing a lot of sword fighting. So I need to buy a ship. I need to get a crew. I need to save Governor Murray, my new love. And we'll start working on that in the next recording. That's going to be it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want to friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.